When I cried when my boyfriend let his best friend's wife alter the dish I made for dinner. I spent 3 hours making this perfect chicken parmesan for Jake's birthday dinner. I marinated the chicken overnight, hand-breaded it with panko and parmesan, made the sauce from scratch with San Marzano tomatoes. This wasn't some random Tuesday meal, it was his 25th birthday, and I wanted it to be special since he'd been stressed about work lately. His best friend Connor was coming over with his wife Melissa. I'd met her maybe 4 times before, and she always had this thing where she'd critique everything. Like last time she came over, she reorganized my spice rack without asking, because apparently alphabetical order was wrong. So they show up at 6, and I'm putting the finishing touches on the chicken. The cheese is perfectly golden, the sauce is bubbling, and I'm genuinely proud of how it turned out. I set it on the counter to rest for a few minutes before serving. Melissa walks into the kitchen and immediately goes, "Oh honey, this looks so plain. Birthday dinners should be special, right?" Before I can even respond, she's opening my fridge and pulling out random stuff. Hot sauce, leftover salsa from last week, some weird mustard Jake's mom gave us. She starts dumping everything on top of my chicken. Not on the side, not as an option. Directly on top of the dish I spent hours making. The hot sauce is mixing with my homemade marinara, creating this orange mess. The salsa has chunks of onion that are now sitting on my perfectly melted cheese. I'm standing there in shock, watching her destroy my dinner, and I look at Jake. He's just standing in the doorway, not saying anything. Connor's laughing like it's hilarious. And Jake, my boyfriend who supposedly loves me, just shrugs and goes, "Melissa knows what she's doing. She went to culinary school for like a semester." That's when I started crying. Not just because she ruined my food, but because Jake didn't defend me at all. He let his friend's wife walk into our kitchen and completely disrespect something I worked so hard on his birthday, for him. Melissa notices I'm crying and gets all defensive. I was just trying to help make it better. It needed more flavor. Like my homemade everything needed to be fixed by her random condiment cocktail. I left the kitchen and went to our bedroom. Jake followed me after like 10 minutes, acting confused about why I was upset. He said I was being dramatic and that Melissa was just trying to be nice, that she was excited about the dinner and wanted to contribute. I told him it wasn't about the food, it was about him not standing up for me, about him letting someone else take over something I made specifically for him. He got annoyed and said I was making a big deal out of nothing. We ended up ordering pizza for his birthday dinner. The chicken parmesan went straight into the trash, orange sauce and all. Melissa spent the rest of the night talking about how she would have made it differently, while Jake nodded along like she was some kind of expert. The next morning, Jake acted like nothing happened. He thanked me for trying to make dinner, like I'd attempted to boil water, and failed. No acknowledgement that his friend's wife had completely ruined something I spent hours on, or that he'd chosen their comfort over my feelings. That was 3 months ago. We broke up 2 weeks later when he let Melissa rearrange our living room furniture while I was at work because she thought our couch was facing the wrong direction. Apparently I'm just too sensitive about people changing my stuff.